welcome in. We haven't been on stream for about a year now, and we're bringing to you a whole new D&D campaign called the Feast of False Light. We're blending Pyram King's Curse of Strahd, the old Curse of Strahd, with some new tastiness that I think everybody will enjoy. With that being said, we need about a 5-minute timer to get the last minute things dialed in and everything happy. So with that being said, give us just a few moments and we'll be right back with you. It's wonderful. With that being said, let's kick this night off, shall we? I'm going to go over the dream sequence with you guys again. And then we're going to set you guys up. Okay, let me see. Let me get my notes. Okay. Here we go. So each and every one of you, no matter where you hail from, some hail from Waterdeep, some hail from much further away. But each of you are all visited by this same dream. The dream does not begin in darkness. It begins with dawn. Golden light splits across a battlefield suspended in time. Frost clings to broken shields. Smoke hangs unmoving in the air. For one fragile breath, hope feels possible, like a promise whispered just before it is broken. Next, you guys see at the center of the battlefield a woman in battered armor. A tower shield emblazoned with the rising sun of Lathander. Around her, other women forming a wall of steel. Other shield maidens. Shoulder to shoulder, unmoving as dead a mass before them. You guys remember this to be from what I sent you guys, Isabella Sanctus. The shield maiden of the Morning Lord. She leads the shield maidens. Far above the valley, black clouds are coiling around the spires of Castle Ravenloft. Its silhouette cutting into sky like a wound. Thunder rolls not from the heavens, but from the castle itself as though it breathes. Then the dream shifts. You guys are no longer in Barovia. You guys are in a Fey city, far removed from Barovia. Moonlight filters through towering silver-leafed trees like their branches etched with glowing runes. And the ground hums, soft beneath your feet with magical energies long dormant. This is the Fey realm. And you guys can see that all the Fey are like visually seeing Isabella for the first time, and they do not like that this human, or assuming human, is in their realm. She speaks to the council. You see her before the council, kneeling before them, and she speaks to them of villages burned, of shrines defiled, and of a tyrant who believes himself eternal. And she's begging for an alliance. They agree to fight, and it's, you guys see the male Fey commander of the leading the armies come forward, and he's everything you would expect of a Fey commander. He's broad-shouldered. He's got quite a bit of a presence to him. And they wage war together throughout time. Eventually, like I was saying, a world of wind of green and violet magic tears through the battlefield that they're on. You see the Fey armies clashing together with the shield maidens, and light and fey magic blend seamlessly together on this battlefield. And at one point in time, you see a scene of, Isabella surrounded, about to fall, and then Alaric comes in and saves her, and that's where their love, begins to foster. And then for several years, they go across the lands of Barovia and other lands in connected to Barovia, rescuing people, saving the lands, like reclaiming shrines, reclaiming fey villages, human villages alike. And before you know it, you see that in this dream that Isabella, her motions stop being so fluid like they used to be. Like she starts being more cautious, more apprehensive with her decisions in combat. At one point in time, you see her, holding her stomach as she's giving, underneath her armor, she's giving commands to her troops. And then you guys see her give birth to this baby, and it's like as if everything took notice, and for the first time, the holy light of Lathander seems to have reached this land. And then after that, you guys see Isabella and Alaric in a nice keep, and you see Isabella get delivered a chest, and in the chest is a necklace of ears of different fey creatures, and next to it is a letter, and that letter, I sent it to you guys, is from Strahd. He demands that Isabella brings her child, the union of her blood with the Fey Sorcerer's blood, to the castle and relinquish her child to Strahd. Obviously, she doesn't do this, and then he sets a trap at a village where he takes hostages of a Fey village and lures them to a trap. At which point in time, they fight furiously, but fail. Alaric is captured and hauled off back to the castle by Strahd and his troops, and Isabella is left to flee. At which point in time, you guys see her try to flee back to her keep, where she's chased down. She attempts to flee to this village. You see this abbey, high up in the peaks, in these frosted peaks. You're not entirely sure where it's at, but you see that she tries to take sanctuary at this abbey, and that fails. She's assaulted there by different manners of undead creatures and these humanoid-looking creatures that seem to be leading them. And then eventually you see her head towards a central a central hub for all sorts of commerce. You see her go to this church, and this church looks like it's seen better days. But you can definitely tell that it's a church that still worships Lathander, because it has the symbol right above the right below the steeple. And you see that Isabella gives this baby to a priest. And at this time, this priest looks pretty young, probably in his mid-30s, mid-40s, human. And she gives him this child and begs him to keep her safe from her own destiny. And then you see her depart. You reluctantly awake from this dream, but you all immediately feel as if, like, something noticed you, and something you just definitely don't feel right. You feel as if, like, you're being called to action, and you know that it wasn't a dream meant to comfort you. You guys get a knock at the door. Does everybody answer that knock at the door?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. You all answer the door, and before you, you see a young squire standing in the hallway, no older than about a teenager. Clothes are travel-worn but vivid, layered blues and greens. Fabric kind of faded in places, but clearly once it used to be bright colors. And then you see that he's wearing a brilliant blue sash that's wrapped tight around his waist. That color, for whatever reason, that sash, it's untouched by any dust. It's untouched by any road grime. Like, everything else is kind of grimy and dirty, but that sash is, like, pristinely clean. And then he thrusts out a letter to each one of you. Do you take it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys see this letter, and it says, "Esteemed dreamers, if you are reading this, then you have already been noticed. Fate, it seems, has nudged you towards my humble place of business. I would be remiss not to return the courtesy. Come, then, to the Dark Carnival, presently encamped just beyond the walls of Daggerford, where the earth itself grows restless. Ask for me by name, the astounding Gregor, the all-knowing. Some truths demand an audience." I need a Arcana check from anybody that is capable.
Capable.
Yes, anybody that's capable.
Not the best at it, but I can throw you one.
Arcana based in again. Intelligence.
Everybody needs to roll their own Arcana check because you guys aren't together yet, remember. Oh well.
I think it's a +3.
Okay. So this will be for Jemani's.
I rolled a 17.
Okay. Anybody roll below a 10?
Rolled a 4. Oh,
That's 3 more than 1.
Okay. Gorak and Landon. You both end up picking yourself up off the floor a couple hours later. After opening this letter and reading it. Like, you start getting these visions of things that you can't possibly understand. You start getting this vision of merrymaking at a carnival, and then you get this vision of, like, falling into darkness. And then you wake up and you're at the feet of this giant stone statue.
All right.
Everybody else that got above a 10, the letter feels warm to the touch. You kind of feel a little lightheaded at first. After you touch it and you open it, you start reading it. And then it goes away. And you're not entirely sure what that was about. But you guys have all gotten the letter. You guys have all been given a destination and a direction. What do each and every one of you want to do with this?
Well, I'm assuming since I was one of the ones that was knocked out for a while, the guy is no longer there in my room or whatever.
Oh, and before you even passed out and went to open the letter, the little dude, like, turned tailed and ran. As soon as like he passed you this letter, like, everybody give me an insight check right quick as well, please.
Alrighty. Nice. Dirty 20.
Respectable.
Insight. Here we go.
Yep.
Normal.
+3.
Okay. So you're the only person that notices this right before you pass out. Like, as this little dude is, like, handing you the letter, he seems terrified. And like when he turns or after you take that letter out of his hand, he looks so relieved that he is free to just hand the letter and turn around and go. And so like you're the only one that picks up on that.
Okay.
The other ones that are still awake, besides Gorak and Landon, what do you guys want to do first? Like, if you guys need to do anything in the town that you're in, just say so. Please make it quick. I have a lot planned tonight, so like I want to get through it. But if you need provisions or you need to do something in town before you leave, please do so.
I should be fine. I have all my gear and rations and everything I need, so I can go. I don't need to stop anywhere.
Okay. Before we move on to the next person, how do you intend to travel?
I'm gonna fly. No.
Well, you tell me how
horse.
the heck you're doing that one, and let's make it happen.
I want to get a black horse.
Okay. I will tell you that there are 3 black horses in the stable. One, it looks like it's old and decrepit, and it's about 10 gold. The other one looks about middle age, and it's about 50 gold. And the other one looks like a giant Clydesdale, and it's about 100 gold.
Get the Goldilocks of horses.
I didn't even think about that. Damn you, Blackbeard. So, what are you gonna go with?
We'll do the 50 gold one.
Okay, that horse is permanently yours, and it comes with a saddle. You set sail towards Daggerford. Is there anything you would like to tell you about your character?
I play Sage. She's an elf rogue that lives off the land. And I unintentionally break things. Not on purpose. I just like to study things and take them apart, and then I can't put them back together. Yeah.
Okay. Landon, you're up next. What do you want to do? You wake up, you find yourself on the floor. You've slobbered on yourself a little bit, and your head is just absolutely fucking pounding.
Get up and kind of dust myself off, and I'm like, fuck. Damn it, where did he go? And I look, he's long gone. Shit. I look back at the letter, trying to understand. And I will gather my things and pack up to head out to go towards Daggerford.
Okay. And how do you wish to travel?
I don't have a whole lot of gold, so I'm probably gonna have to walk my little ass.
Okay. So you're gonna walk to Daggerford.
I guess.
You're gonna be a while. How much do you have in
Yeah.
provisions?
Oh, let's see. Probably the standard 10 rations.
Okay. And where are you coming from again, sir?
The Baldur's Gate.
Okay, so you'll get there within. Let's temporarily jump back to Sage. Sage, we could have you travel from Waterdeep. That's relatively close by. That'd be a fitting place for a rogue. Like, did you ever decide where you wanted to be from?
No, we never got that far, but I did want to be like in a forest, because I'm a roamer. I live off the land.
Okay, we'll just say that you're from the Darkwood Forest, north of Daggerford, and so it takes you a couple of days on horse to get there. Well, you had to stop by a village in order to buy the horse, so we'll say 3 days. I need 2 survival checks, please.
Okay. There's one. 24.
Okay, next one, please.
And the second one, oh, that's not so good. 8.
You struggle to find your way there on like your last day of travel. You're like really struggling to find your way, and you end up losing 5 days worth of rations because you try to find a camp because you're like, shit, I'm lost, and you try to set up camp next to this body of water because you're like, I can rough it for a night. And you end up being woken up to a wild boar going through your pack and eating most of your rations. And
Lovely.
before you can do anything about it, you frighten it and it scurries away.
Damn, I wanted to shoot the little bastard and eat him for lunch.
Okay, Keo. You wake up. You're not one of the ones that passed out. That was Gorak and Landon. So when you get this letter and you realize that like you're being called to Daggerford, what do you do? How you getting there?
So Keo will probably go talk to one of his servants or something and ask if he can borrow like the family carriage. Being a noble, they often travel for business all the time, so this is nothing unusual.
Give me a persuasion check, please. You're not very persuasive. However, being that you are a noble, you are granted this somewhat old-looking wagon with a somewhat tattered canopy. It's not the best-looking thing, but you're informed by the squire that brings it to you that at the moment that all your other family's wagons are currently out doing their duties and traveling to the surrounding areas, and that this is the only wagon that they presently have available. But it comes with a decent enough young horse that looks like it could run 100 miles without needing to stop and breathe. So that's what you're given.
He nods to the servant and he says, "Do I also get my own person, or?"
I'm sorry, my
Do I have
lord,
to-
but all the squires that would be available to be helmsmen are out with the wagons that we have out presently. I do apologize, and you can see that this little squire is like terrified to displease you. Like he's stuttering over his words, and he's just kind of being very cowering and just hoping that you just accept what measly offerings he can provide you because he doesn't have the answers to your questions.
Kyo is a half-elf, so he's kind of used to the lesser, even though he's a noble, he's used to being looked over because he's only half elf. So he just kind of looks at the squire and nods and goes, "It's okay. I know how to drive the carriage."
Thank you, my lord. I do apologize, and I wish you safe travels. Please be safe and come home, wherever it is you're headed. And he kind of looks at you for confirmation that he is free to go.
You are free.
He books it immediately. As soon as you say that, he takes off running. You can see that like when he turns around and goes to run, that you see that you catch a glimpse of like some bruises on the side of his neck and his cheek.
Kyo just nods and then he'll go gather the he'll get it on the driver's seat of this horse and buggy, and he'll start to carry on to where he's going.
Perfect, perfect. Since you have a horse and a carriage, you'll have a little bit of better shelter from the elements, so give me 2 survival checks. Okay, one more. This is like, grr.
Oh, nice. That was a 19 on the dice.
So you got a 14 and a 21, looks like. Okay. With those 2 rolls, you have a decent enough time making it. The first night or 2 on your way, you start questioning. You're looking up at the stars, and you're like, I don't think I recognize that constellation. But you end up figuring it out, and you end up finding your way through landmarks instead of, using the stars. And you end up getting yourself to Daggerford. And Gorak, sir. You end up waking up off the floor as well. And having the same, very similar feeling that Landon did when he woke up. Having this pounding headache, just feeling very groggy. You pick yourself up off the floor. You're still holding the letter in your hand. What do you want to do from here?
Onwards to adventure.
So you just get up and you're like, I'm going for it.
It's not my first time waking up with a headache.
How are you traveling?
Well, I have 10 gold, so I'm probably not getting very far horse-wise. I am a folk hero background, so I am the champion of my village. Does that get me anywhere?
Give me a persuasion check. They bring out to you a horse. This is what we could spare you, sir, is what you get from one of your lower clan members.
I shall take this noble steed and head forth.
I hope it doesn't die on you. How far from Daggerford would you say you are?
Maybe a day or 2.
Maybe a day or 2. Give me 2 survival checks. I want one for your sense of direction. On your second day there, you're almost there, your horse dies.
No, not Philip!
Oh, God.
Your horse dies. It just...
You didn't get the extended horse warranty?
He's like, I'm done carrying your big ass. I'm done.
You didn't get the extended horse warranty? What the hell? I love it. I love it. Okay.
Hey, the warranty doesn't cover unintended use. It was not intended for a character of that size.
To be fair, I was riding it hard as it could go.
That's the only way to go.
Hence the reason it died. Okay. So next up is Mr. Jumani. On your journey from Waterdeep, Jumani, you have to stop off for a night at a tavern alongside the road. While you're there, your evening is uneventful. You eat, you drink, and you even are offered some company for the night. Whether you take the company is not relevant, but you decided to take said company. You have, for the most part, a restful sleep. Until you are awoken in a cold sweat, having had an intense nightmare. You dream of cold amber walls rising around you, vast and faceted, each surface catching your reflection and trapping it within every variation of the wall's surface. The air itself tastes old, stagnant, dust and iron and something sweeter, blood. Then the voice comes from you everywhere at once. You walk easily for someone standing in a grave that is still breathing. Spinning to find the source of the voice reveals nothing but your own reflection, staring back at you from the black amber stone. Be not afraid. You have already been noticed. You stand before this giant stone, unable to speak, unable to really move. You see images flash across the amber walls, kings kneeling, blades lowered, a man with dark eyes, long black hair, wearing a high-collared coat of heavy black velvet with a tailored tunic of dried wine crimson, and a cloak of flowing fabric with a blood-red silk lining, and a silver brooch holding his cloak on his chest in the form of a raven. His reflection remains trapped for longer than any other image that comes across these walls. I have always admired those who refuse to let go. You hear the voice say to you, it's such a rare discipline. You feel it, don't you? The weight of keeping things alive when the world insists they should end. Then there's a long pause. That instinct will serve you well. You step closer, finally able to move, and you feel warmth emanating from the black stone sarcophagus in the center. And then all of a sudden, it ruptures and cracks. From that crack, you feel this warmth emanating from that crack that comforts you, lures you in almost. There are inconveniences, distance, containment, rules written by those who believed hunger could be reasoned with. You make out the faint outline of a face within the sarcophagus. All you could really see is the lower chin and a wicked smile forming, bearing fanged teeth. But rules are only walls with expectations. The crack on the sarcophagus pulses. I would never ask you to break them. I would only ask you to notice where there are already fitting. You feel suddenly something slide into your hand. Looking down, you see your fist clenched, and your veins have turned black. You get a feeling of strength held back, of doors opening, of eternity waiting for someone patient enough to stop knocking, of an unquenchable thirst. Take nothing you cannot keep. Keep nothing you are willing to lose. If one day this place feels quieter, remember that silence is not the same as absence. And you wake with your hand still clenched tight, and for a long while unable to open, and your veins are still charcoal black. You go to put your feet on the floor, rubbing your head. You hear the voice one more time. Come find me. What do you do?
Arcana check on my hand.
Be my guest.
Fucking 10. These dice hate me, bro.
This
is gonna be a fun session.
With your knowledge of magic, of the arcana, of the arcane, with that knowledge, the 10 is sufficient to at least know that you feel changed. Slightly. You're not sure how, you're not sure why, but you definitely can see that your hand, as soon as, even when you unclench it, the veins in your hand, they stay black. Your fingernails have turned black on that hand. Your hand almost looks as if it's decaying.
I have no means of medicine. So this is interesting. It's not like a poisoned condition, is it? It's like an atrophy?
You inherently know that this is nothing related to poison, and you get the innate impression with your arcana skills that this isn't even really magical.
Hmm.
Yes. So
Interesting.
you see that the bar winch is starting to stir next to you. What do you do?
Well, I mean, as far as I can tell, it's not killing me. Yet.
Fair point.
So, I mean, I might as well just enjoy the company of my bar wench again. And then fall back asleep.
You get going involved in all that, and you just find that you're having a really hard time getting this dream from this new entity out of your head. Like, you can't focus, and it stops you from being able to perform.
Damn.
The bar winch starts giggling uncontrollably about your stage fright.
Oh, not stage fright. Anyway, I guess I'll try to go back to sleep, seeing as that adventure's over.
She gets up and storms out and slams the door.
My bad.
You go back to sleep? It takes you a while, but you eventually nod off to sleep. And then you, sir, when you wake up, you find yourself not to be in the same bed you were before. You find yourself surrounded by forest foliage and trees. It's dark. The moon is high. The moon is full. And it's a brisk winter night. And you're not exactly out here prepared for the elements. So I need a survival check.
Fun. Nine. I have yet to roll above a 10 today.
You are quite frozen. Not to the point where you're getting hypothermia and running the risk of dying, but you are definitely frozen. Give me a perception check while you're at it.
Fucking finally, 21.
Yeah.
Thank God.
You, sir, hear the sounds of carnival music off in the distance and see lights galore going on.
Hey. I kind of pat myself down. Am I still dressed? Am I still in my clothes? Do I have my stuff? anything?
Hold
Why
on.
am I skivvies?
You have all your items, your weapons, your gear. Like, you even have all your trail rations. Like, and the salty bar wench that was upset at you didn't, like, steal anything from you. So you're good. You just woke up in the forest for some reason.
Well, there goes my whole plan. I was gonna charm person a merchant traveling from Waterdeep to Daggerford and just hitchhike in his wagon. That's what I was gonna do.
So when you come to the carnival here, okay, you notice that there is lots of attractions going on. So what you see, Jamani, when you start working your way towards this carnival, is you see that this gentleman out front here with this undead, ghastly looking figure.
That looks like my sister-in-law.
That just absolutely he looks horrid. The guy next to him, but the guy in the top hat, he's warm, he's bubbly. He's, come, please join us at the carnival. We have so many attractions just waiting for somebody just like you, sir. And he points right at you, Jimani. Come enjoy my carnival of many wonders and attractions. What do? Jimani, do you join?
I mean, outside of my summoning of this dream and the letter, this might as well be any good chance to continue doing what I was doing. Well, in Waterdeep, and so I was already planning on joining the events of the carnival. But I'm more curious about this gentleman. So I approach with a friendly face and smile, and ask him what his name was.
Oh, my name. I'm just the humble ringmaster, Erasmus Candlewick, at your service. Please do enjoy my wonderful attractions in carnival.
I agree. I step into the carnival and ask him to show me around. What kind of attractions you got?
Oh, well, we have my good buddy Pollux, the Deadeye over there, dead center of the map. It looks like he's got a carnival patron pinned to his wheel right now, and he's throwing knives at her. That's fun. We have our fortune teller Gregor, the all-knowing. He's in one of the back tents, and then we have the big red tent in the middle. That's where we'll have all our attractions. You'll have to come see me tame a wild black dragon beast that they say is untamable. I will be taming it tonight. I assure you. What do you do?
Interesting. My character is just gonna take his directions into consideration and just kind of like make a large loop around, just kind of people watching, looking for people who are, would make easy targets, but also like taking in the surroundings,
So you just go
trying to get a lay of the land.
Okay, perfect. Let's move on to the next person. Let's see what Landon wants to do. You finally make your way to Daggerford, like I told you, and it doesn't take long before you start seeing the lights and dancing across the horizon. And that is your dead giveaway that you're headed in the right direction. And so you head that way. And when you get there, you see that very same similar image that I shared with you guys of the carnival guy. And he's being all welcoming and bubbly just like before. And, please come. You're a new face. I haven't seen you before. Pointing right at you. Why don't you come brave the Dark Carnival that only comes around once a year? You see his skeletal friend has since ran off, but you see that he's not far off. He's tending to some... These skeletons are the carnies, like, almost deckhands, if you will.
I'll take a quick moment to kind of clock the surrounding area. As soon as I entered the carnival, I was always kind of clocking the entrances and exits of the place, clocking, the undead carnies hereabout. And my hand just kind of like rests on my hilt of my sword underneath my coat a little bit, not showing it, just making sure it's still there kind of thing. And I'll approach this gentleman and I'll ask him, know anybody named Gregor?
Yes, I actually do. The astounding Gregor, the all-knowing, our resident fortune teller. Very nice lad. A little bit different. But he'll be back there in that back tent. Why do you ask for our Gregor?
Business.
Business. Oh, that does sound interesting. Gregor don't usually do any business of dealings with people of your sort that I can recall, but I could be mistaken.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing. Don't trouble your little head about it. Just go on in and enjoy yourself and see some of the attractions while you hunt for Gregor's tent. Do be bold enough to maybe have a couple of daggers thrown at you by Pollux. It's quite a wild ride, if you ask me.
I'm sure it is. And I will start heading towards the direction of which he had said that Gregor's tent would be.
Give me a perception check.
Okay. Come on. 7.
You catch the glimpse of what you think to be a gorgeous elven lady that comes walking up, but then you turn around and do this double take and she's gone. Sage, you get to the carnival, and just like before, you hear the music, you hear the merrymaking, the laughter, you hear screams even, but they're not like horrid screams, they're not terrifying screams. You see that same gentleman with the top hat. You see his skeleton is back at his side, just waiting patiently for an order. He sees you. He sees other patients. You hear him hollering at other patients. Hell, you even heard him just hollering at Landon and talking to him and getting him invited into the carnival. And he sees you. Welcome, miss. Welcome. You look like the sort that would make a very pretty lady on a tightrope. You ever interested in joining a carnival?
No, thank you.
Are you certain?
I am certain.
Okay. Well, come join our festivities. Here in just a few moments, you'll get to see that opportunity you're missing. Going all high up on the tightrope. Those people, those tightrope performers, man, they're a whole breed of special people, and we're about to put on a show here in a few minutes. If you want to catch it.
That sounds interesting. I will try to make it. I'm looking for a Gregor.
You're looking for Gregor. Oh,
Yes.
what the fuck is with this guy tonight? Like, you're like the third, or I think the third person that's asked for my friend Gregor.
Oh.
He must be pretty popular tonight. He back tent, back behind the big red tent, the yellow top tent behind the big red tent. That's Gregor's.
The yellow tent. Okay.
Directly behind.
All right. Thank you.
And you see him just shaking his head.
I'm just gonna make my way back toward the tent, thinking about these other two people that have already been here asking about Gregor, wondering what's going on and why there's more, and wondering if there's going to be any more people that show up. It's got me curious now.
Kyo, you end up arriving, and give me a perception check. You don't really see much. You see some other patrons start walking in. You heard him just end talking with this gal that you've never seen before. Like, you laid eyes on her because you were within eye shot, and like she's a very beautiful elf. Even your thought process being that you're half elf, you're like, she looks like somebody from the High Council of elves. But yet you see that she's in this padded armor and wielding multiple swords and daggers and looking kind of somewhat shifty, but yet she's absolutely stunning. And then you see this cart being wheeled through the gates. This roaring black dragon is locked in a cage. You see the manacles shackled around its neck and its paws, or its claws. And you see that it's being wheeled up towards the big tent as you come around the corner. The ringmaster catches your attention. Oh, welcome, sir. Welcome. You don't look like the typical type to visit my lovely carnival, but you're welcome nonetheless. I encourage you. Come in, please. We have quite the show we're getting ready to put on. We are getting ready. You just saw the black dragon. I'm gonna be taming that here in the center of the ring in just an hour's time. Please come join us.
Is there a safe place to park my my cart and my horse?
Yes. You can just tie it right there to the banister, and and you see him kind of do this weird motion with his hands, and you see some magic kind of flicker from his fingertips, and it goes into this skeleton, and the skeleton instantly understands and sets off to, and you see him sprint off to this other area of the carnival and come back with two other skeletons, and one of them is carrying a pail of water that it sets down in front of your horse, and then my hands here. Don't be alarmed at their ghastly appearance. They won't harm a soul, I assure you. But they will watch that noble steed of yours for you. And then you can come in and enjoy the carnival to your liking.
Amazing. Thank you so much. What is your name, sir?
Oh, my name is Erasmus Candlewick. I am the ringmaster of this wonderful carnival.
Pleasure to meet you indeed.
Well, thank you. My pleasure. It's my pleasure indeed to meet you. Now, please, get your butt in there and enjoy this wonderful merrymaking you hear. I insist. Where are you headed? You see other people, Landon and Sage, you guys also saw the black dragon cage being wheeled in. Sage, you're so close to where it got wheeled in that you could literally feel the heat of this dragon's breath.
He's gonna just start to look around and investigate for Gregor's tent. He doesn't want to ask for directions, but if he has to eventually, he will. But for now, he's just gonna try to look for it himself.
So you're just gonna peruse the carnival looking for this Gregor?
Yeah.
You have no idea how he looks or any of that. Okay. Give me a survival check with disadvantage, please. Double sevens. Look at you. Look at you, Mr. Smarty Pants. Okay, so we got a 9. And that's great and all, but it's not sufficient enough to find where you're going. You end up over here at this here tent, and that tent, you see that it there's got some music playing in the tent. And it's just overall like a tent of like different kind of wares and stuff like that, different items for sale. It's got some weird curios that like you've never seen before. It's got some mummified fingers and such, and just some weird some pretty ghastly looking stuff. And the lady that she approaches you, she's like, "Oh, Sonny, what can I do you for? Like, you look like you might be a lad that could use this here necklace." And she points you to this necklace, and it's this regal necklace that has like this cross with like a emerald pendant or emerald stone in the center of it. And she's like, "This necklace looks like it would very well fit around your neck." And she goes to try and just slip it onto your neck. What do you do?
I won't try to hurt her, but I'll like hold up my hand and like push her palm away and be like, no, I don't trust things that I don't know what they do. Thank you though. I'm actually looking for somebody that works here. Gregor?
Oh, Gregor, yes, he's just... And she points across the way behind the big red tent. Oh, our lovely Gregor. I love that man. I love getting my readings done almost daily. Like, oh my god, he's such an awesome... And she just goes on and on and on. Like, she goes on this like little side tangent where she looks like she just wants to talk to you. I need a charisma save.
That's gonna go great. Save. Okay. Oh, it's down here. I clicked the wrong one. Nope.
You are fascinated by her conversation. You allow her to put the necklace on you and forget all about Gregor and are now like just enamored at what's going on, and your ass is headed for the big tent.
Okay.
Next up is Gorak. Save the meat shield. Save the meat shield for last. Okay, so we have everybody but... Yep, okay. Germani's there. We have 4. We need one more person. Gorak. Give me a perception check, please, Gorak. Nice. Nice perception check. So, what that perception check gets you is you pretty much see almost a lot of things that I've been describing going down. Like, you come up, like, you're, like, almost literally, like, I'd say probably a good 20 feet behind the dragon being pulled into the carnival. And so, like, you're seeing that happening. And then you hear the little bit of conversation from the ringmaster, and then he sees you, And like you see that like his eyes go wide, and he goes, "Whoa, big man! Welcome. I don't think I've And he kind of leans into you. He goes, "I don't mean to be crass here, but what species are you? Like I don't think I've ever seen somebody so blue."
I'll just tell him I'm a Goliath.
So you just a Goliath, you say? I don't think I've ever had the privilege of encountering any of those. Well, my friend, please cause no trouble, because your size will be quite a force to be reckoned with, I'm certain. So please enjoy yourself. Might I request that you leave your weapons at the gate? You might alarm some people with your size and them big old axes. And you kind of see him make this weird face of, like, alarm.
My weapons are part of my religion.
Give me a charisma save. You feel like all of a sudden, like, you even actually, like, almost go to, like, set your weapons down. I like leaned up against this railing, and then you catch yourself at the last minute going, "What the fuck am I doing?" And you put it back on, and you kind of stroll in. But like as you're strolling in, you kind of turn around to look back, and you kind of see this this top hat guy like staring back at you, just watching as you walk into the carnival. And like at the very last second, you see like kind of like his glasses kind of just glint in the firelight just a little bit, and then he kind of just turns around and goes back to his business. But you kind of get the impression that you're now being watched very intently. What do you do now that you've finally made it to the carnival?
I'm gonna follow everyone to the tent.
You don't know everyone.
You said I knew. You said I saw everything that went down, though, right?
Yes, but you don't know who these people are. That like they're just other patrons that are showing up to the carnival.
Oh crap! I guess I follow the crowd.
There's a big crowd of people and what have you that are there. Pollux is here. We'll just put Erasmus here. A female clown sitting on top of this box right here, trying to get people to enter into the big tent, into the big top.
I'm just gonna start checking tents, looking for Gregor.
Okay, you get to here, and this here is like, there's not really an attraction going on here. It's more of like a tent for a food vendor. Like you see different types of meat. You see you see like this weird scaly looking meat that's currently being cooked on the grill right now. And it smells absolutely divine. You also see that there is it's also some ale. Like you see, you kind of poke your head around the back of the tent here, and you see barrels of ale back behind the tent. So you know that you could get a drink here if you wish. What are you doing with that information?
I'm getting a drink.
Please, sir, don't drink us dry. I see that you are quite a big man. Can I interest you in some lizard meat? It's quite tasty. It's quite delicate too, and juicy. And she kind of puts a plate up to your nose, and it absolutely smells delicious. What are you doing?
Shouldn't take food from strangers, but it smells good. I guess I'll try it.
Are you also drying some booze?
Yes!
Okay, we'll get back to you. Landon, you're up next. What are you doing, buddy?
I was just going, still looking for that it in the back with Gregor.
You're still looking for the tent in the back with Gregor?
Yeah. As I'm making my way out, keep an eye out, keep
You asked for
vigilance.
directions, though, right?
The
You were one of
first
them.
guy, the guy in the top hat had told me it was the tent in the back.
Okay, go ahead and move your token. As you get to
Okay.
about right there, you see, I need a reflex save, actually, please.
Okay. Dexterity. 19.
You barely dodge out of time as you see this blade get thrown at this dartboard so hard that it rips through the side of it and goes barreling past you right in front of your face as you were getting ready to walk behind this thing. And then you see this like wicked smile of a figure kind of just lean out over there. Sorry, my bad. That was not supposed to. My apologies. And then you see like one skeleton scurry off for the dagger, another two skeletons scurry over to let the woman off the board and like start removing the board, and you see another two skeletons kind of scurry over with a new fresh board and kind of boop and kind of put it in place and take off the old one. What do you do?
I'll kind of give him a look at the one that had thrown the dagger. But I won't say anything, and I'll just kind of continue walking.
Jamani, you just saw this happen. Like you saw this other person that you've never seen before, never met. But he looks like he might be a potential mark. But you see that he almost took a knife to the melon.
Well, I guess I'm gonna follow him. I mean, the thing about a mark like that is if he's almost taking knives to the head, it's a quick return investment. Gotta try to kind of blend into the crowd a little. Not
Okay.
make myself super obvious, but I'm
Okay.
gonna keep my eye on him.
Give me a stealth check. And Landon, give me a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh no. My dice hate me so much today.
Well, that's not gonna cut it.
Oh, thank God, dude. Cool.
Okay. So you're saved because like Landon is still like he's still fucking reeling from almost getting pierced in the temple with this guy's dagger. So he's still a little upset about that and still like a little trying to process that mentally. And so you're saved there. So you're just gonna follow him to the tent. Is your thing?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna hold action for you until we roll back around Landon's turn again. Unless you want to do anything else in the meantime, as you're trying to watch him.
I was kind of curious if the knife thrower was using magic daggers to kind of cheat the system.
Give me a knowledge arcana.
There should be one on the ground near me.
22.
There was a skeleton that came by and picked that one up already.
Yes, skeleton came by, picked it up.
Oh, okay.
A 22.
The dagger that went through the dartboard was magical.
Well, interesting. So at least I know it's magical. I don't know what the magical property is. It could just be a sharpness enchantment or whatever. But I see you. I see you, dagger thrower. I see your game.
You get the impression that with a 22, you would know a little bit more, having like seen it go flying across the stage and through this dartboard. you would know that this like it's a magical dagger of accuracy and wounding.
Noted. Good for throwing at dartboards and avoiding actually hitting people.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, we're gonna move on to Kyo. Kyo, you are over here at the other tent where you were just at. You felt compelled to go to the big top. Start working your way towards the big top, sir. As you get to about right here, where you just landed, you see this ghastly, not necessarily like ghastly, but her makeup, she looks like a clown from a Dark Carnival. Like she looks pretty wicked. But yet she's also very bubbly and very laughing and very cheerful and just having a good time. Like her whole stick is like she's supposed to come across and look a little creepy, but she's not really that person. That's the impression that you get. And you see her, and she's got this high-pitched voice. Hey, how you doing? Please, come in, please. We're getting ready well, first we're gonna... Then she kind of pauses and does this, like, little thought process. She kind of just look up at the sky, kind of half-cocked with her head. She's like, I think we're doing the... And she pauses. I think we're doing the tightrope first, but don't quote me. But please come in, please. It's gonna be a blast. We're gonna have a tightrope. We're gonna have a dragon tamed. Imagine that.
Yeah, he just he instinctively reaches in his pocket to pull out a coin and ask how much it's to get inside the big top. But if she doesn't stop him when he goes to walk in, he's not gonna pay. He's just gonna walk in.
For you, darling, it is absolutely free to come join the show under the big top. And she's just so happy and so bubbly that you're walking into the big top. When you get into this big top, you are like absolutely just taken back by the scene of it. You see in the center, it's everything that you would think of a carnival, that a carnival would be. It's you see the center ring is just there for tightrope performers overhead. You see trapeze artists kind of practicing, and you see other people filing into the big top, and you see that everybody under the big top is absolutely just smiling, beaming, ear to ear. Like they're excited and so happy to be there that it makes you excited and happy to be there, and you find yourself smiling from ear to ear uncontrollably. And then you find a seat and start getting ready for the big top. Gorak, you are just absolutely just having the time of your life with this lizard meat and his drink. Like, you are feeling good. You are feeling happy. Give me a charisma save. You are nice and inebriated, and all of a sudden you hear all the laughter and the cheering and the noise coming from the big top, and you feel yourself being pulled towards it. You go in there, and you find that everybody is like absolutely just happy and just go lucky, and everybody's getting ready for the show. You hear people talking and whatnot. And then you find a seat, and you find a seat next to this colorfully dressed half-elf. He's dressed in red, and like a red robe almost, with like this gold sash wrapped around him. And he is just beaming ear to ear, happy and excited as all get out to be sitting here ready for this Carney show. Do you say anything to him as you sit down?
I just say hello there.
Keo, how do you respond?
Oh, hello. Are you here for the lovely show as well?
I suppose. I was looking for Gregor, but I want to see this first.
Everything here is so beautiful.
Okay. As you guys conversate and get sat down and get ready for the show, we're going to move to Sage. Sage, you from a distance, even with your passive perception, saw what happened with the knife throwing incident. You saw this weird, nicely dressed gentleman in very bright, vibrant purple like attire stand up after the incident and then kind of just meld into the crowd like he was like it looked like he might have been going for a concession and whatnot. But that's realistically all you saw because your passive perception was higher than his stealth, so that's why I'm giving it to you. And so what do you want to do with all that?
I'm gonna continue making my way back toward Gregor's tent.
Okay, move yourself 60 feet.
Thinking to myself, this place is crazy. It's nuts.
As you kind of pass by Landon's character and whatnot, you kind of like all of a sudden a couple of other patrons of the carnival, kind of little drunk and inebriated, kind of stumble into you, Sage, as you're trying to make your way towards the Gregor's tent, and they actually bump you and knock you right into Landon. And the both of you kind of almost like fall over a little bit. Landon does fall over, but you kind of like save yourself from falling over, and then kind of reach down and like trying to help him up a little bit. What do you do? What do you guys do? How do you guys interact with that?
I'm gonna turn around to those people and tell them, watch where you're going. And I'm gonna turn to the man that I just bumped into and knocked over and reach down and offer to help him up and apologize for knocking him over.
I will take her hand and stand up and like, it's quite all right.
When you guys make physical connection, you guys get this shared vision of Isabella Sanctus. And it's just brief. It's really fast. It's really quick. And she's kneeling in front of the Fey Council. You don't hear what she's saying, but it's over and gone in the flash, in the snap of a finger.
Did you see that?
Yeah. That was.
You are Fey, right? You're an elf.
Yeah. Yes.
Does that mean anything to you?
No. It was so quick.
I've seen it before. A dream. That's why I'm here. Well, partially.
Oh, yes. I was trying to remember where I seen her from. Yeah, I had.
You too.
I seen her. Yeah, you had. I had a dream the other night. That's
A
why
letter.
I'm here.
Did you get a letter?
I did. So we're.
Someone has gathered us here for something.
Yeah, I'd like to know what for. This is getting strange. I wonder who else has got
You're supposed to meet this Gregor as well?
Yeah, I was told his tent is in the back that way, and I point toward the direction. Um,
I as well.
yep. Oh, by the way, my name is Sage.
Extend his hand. My name's Landon.
I take his hand and shake it. Say, nice to meet you.
To meet you. Where are you from?
I'm from, well, I kind of travel everywhere.
Wanderer.
Yeah.
I'm from Bolo's Gate.
Oh. I've visited there a couple times. I don't really like big places. I like the woods.
Yeah. Well, keeps me busy.
Yeah. Well, shall we make our way toward the tent and figure out what all this
shall.
is about?
Indeed. The faster we find out, the better, I say.
Okay, Jamani, you go follow them. Give me another stealth check, please, sir. Because now you're trying to weave in and out of the crowd members.
Whoa.
13.
You guys see the tent come into view, and well, the Vardo come into view, and it's what you would expect from a Vardo in a carnival. It's very colorful, very vibrant, and very decorative. You see that there's a like some candlelight flickering within through the windows of the Vardo. And you also see that there's a tall wooden sign that's standing outside in front of the Vardo that sits about right here that says, the astounding Gregor, the all-knowing fortune teller. What do you guys do?
It looks like we're here.
So you guys gonna go in and meet with him?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and softly knock on whatever surface, door, I don't know if there's a door or if there's just like a curtain for a door.
As you guys get up to the door of this Vardo, you hear unsettling whispering coming from the windows. You hear the crackle of a warm fire, and you guys get this unsettling feeling while here that you were seen before you even got here, and before your hand even reaches out to touch the door to knock, the door goes flying open. And you see the man that you came here to see standing before you. That is Gregor, the all-knowing.
Very Johnny Depp looking with the hair. Okay.
Very, very, very handsome. Anyway, he has this swagger about him and this charm about him. And he's very welcoming and very warm at the same time. And I was expecting more of you.
How many?
Well,
So there are more of us.
And he points right at you guys. You're Landon and you're Sage. Is that correct?
Yes.
Good. Well, I was expecting... Let's see. I was expecting a man that hides his true form, that wears deep royal purple colors.
Oh, yeah, him.
I was also expecting a giant of a man.
Oh, we definitely saw him.
Was as blue as the sky, the morning sky.
Yep.
And
He went to the big tent. I seen that guy.
and then we were also looking for a beautiful tiefling madame that it was very important that she be here. Like, have you seen her by chance?
Hadn't seen nothing like that.
No.
Well, that's troubling indeed. I hope she didn't come into any trouble along her travels. Well, and you kind of see that he looks directly between your guys' shoulders. And Jamani, he looks dead at you. Jamani! Quit lurking over there in the shadows and come, my boy. We need to discuss things, you and I.
Well, you being curious, I'm gonna turn around and look.
Yeah, so will I.
So you kind of look into the shadows and you see these glowing green eyes of like almost like snake eyes as I kind of step out. And I got this smile on my face that's very sharp. Not like sharp teeth, but like it's very edged, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
As I guess, it was worth a shot. I'm assuming you're Gregor.
I am. Now come. Come to my humble Vardo. At least the three of you are here to hear this. And he kind of lowers his voice at this. I'm kind of only halfway suspecting that you're the other people that were supposed to be here. And you see that he suddenly changes his tone. Like with that. Like he was gonna say something before, but he changed his sentence to I suppose that they are probably in the big top. It's kind of hard to resist the allure of the big top around this time of the evening, most evenings. So I commend at least the three of you for making your way to my tent like the letter that I had sent told you. Now, before we begin, I have to ask. Was my little friend, was he agreeable? Was he nice? Is he okay?
What I remember.
He seemed a bit skittish. As soon as he was done, he kind of scurried off.
I mean, he just seemed like a man of business. Handed me my letter and then bolted.
Yep. Pretty much.
Y'all
he
two
was
didn't
nice.
pass out?
Pass out? No.
He gave me the letter and I passed out. Woke up like 2 hours later on the floor.
Huh.
Well,
that is strange.
That is superbly strange. I do apologize about that inconvenience, my friend. But do come in. And as you guys all three step in, you see that you guys look behind you as you kind of start piling into this Vardo. And it, like, as you look behind you, the carnival lights, they start to like bend in strange ways and almost kind of just like start to disappear a little bit. But then like you kind of like see almost that like right as Jamani, you walk in, like the other two are already in, but you take one final look back and you see like the shapes of some of the carnies. They start to like almost warp weirdly. And then you come in and the door to the Vardo slams shut on its own. Now you find
fancy.
You find Gregor waiting for you in his seat behind his crystal ball. Brass charms hang from the awning of inside the wagon. They clink together, making these weird echo sounds. Gregor himself, the way he looks, he's tall, very thin, and he's wrapped in layers of velvets of bright colors and different silks, but they seem to be faded by the years of wear. And you see that rings kind of crowd his fingers. A lot of them, like anybody that has innate magical abilities, can tell that some of these rings, they hold a little bit of magical aura to them. And then as you guys sit down, he sits there and he folds his hands. Ah, you came as I requested. I do appreciate those that follow those requests. I have much to tell. And then you see that he motions to this table, and you see that there's a deck of cards sitting there. Give me either a knowledge, or give me a wisdom check or a religion check, whichever's better for you.
Who?
All three of you
Both
in
of
the
us?
Bardo, yes.
Oh, okay.
What do you want?
You said a wisdom or religion?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
It's about the same. 10. That was a charisma check. Hold on.
Yeah,
8.
don't do that.
My bad.
Charisma's,
Wrong stat.
Charisma's unaccepted here, sir. The fuck over.
8 or 9, depending on whichever you want to choose.
Charisma or wisdom?
No, it's a wisdom. I rolled charisma on accident.
Oh, okay. I'll do wisdom. Whatever.
Okay.
Oh, 23.
You guys see that this deck of cards is a Taroka deck. You guys would know that these decks are used for divination of possible outcomes of the future. And then he motions for you guys to sit. And before you guys even sit down, he starts speaking. No coin is necessary for this reading. This reading I do because fate demands it. And it also, this reading has already been paid for. So no need for payment.
By who?
Fate's a fickle lady.
Yeah, how can it be paid for when up until a couple days ago we didn't even know this was here?
Well, let's just say that I was requested, and I unfortunately am not necessarily at the liberty to discuss my other clients. You must understand. All I can tell you is I was given payment, asked to send that letter, and to bring you here to discern your fates. I am just a humble fortune teller, struggling to get by, and a job came by, and I saw no necessarily nefarious means behind it, so I accepted the job. Will you please let me complete this so I can get the other part of my payment and feed my family?
Go ahead.
He turns to you other two.
Yes, proceed.
I've got no questions or concerns.
Thank you, thank you. I do appreciate each and every one of you. Now, please sit. Any motions for you to sit.
Take a seat.
Okay.
I'll take a seat. I want to sit kind of like pseudo across from Landon, just because he was originally my mark to begin with, but I kind of just want to keep my eyes on him.
Okay.
I'll pull up a seat next to Landon and sit.
Let me see. Actually, guys, this is where I'm actually going to have us take a break. When we come back, we are going to switch gears and we're going to switch to a scene in the Big Top. Hey everybody, so we are back. So this is the for the carnival and for the Big Top people. Gorak and Keo, you guys are in the Big Top and you guys are getting ready for the show, and you guys see that this cart is being wheeled out that has this giant, like, well, not necessarily giant, but to you, Keo, it looks a little gigantic. And you hear the music is starting to play. You know, the carnival music is starting to kick up a little bit louder, and then you see the same guy that came out to the he was at the front gate that made the introductions. You see him. He's coming out to the center of the ring, and you see that he's carrying this whip, and you see him just take the whip off and just crack. It cracks the ground and kicks up a little bit of dust in the tent and whatnot, and then he does it again and a couple more times, and then it seems like he's kind of like testing the whip almost, and then the cart gets brought out with the caged dragon, and you see that these undead skeletons, like they're wheeling the cart in, and they release the beast, and it goes into the ring, and immediately the ringmaster, he sets to his work, and you hear everybody just cheer and just roaring at this, and like, I need an insight check from both of you. Oh, you almost had a nat 20 on that. Oh. And a nat 20.
Hey, that one is.
You were saying?
You were saying? So what you guys get from that roll is you guys discover that this dragon, well, at least you, Gorak, you discover that, like, this dragon, like, it's just a baby. It's not a full-fledged dragon. It like, you could see that one of its wings has been injured, and that the people of the carnival haven't really done anything to address this. They haven't like tried to do any mending or anything like that. It's just this open gashy wound that you can see that it's starting to pus, and you see that this dragon is very fearful. With that nat 20 on the insight, that grants you another charisma save to break free of whatever, lack of better terms, spell you might be under. Not saying it's a spell, but like, that's the only word that comes to mind when thinking about it.
I'm still enspelled.
You are still enspelled. You are still like, you're kind of getting pissed off at the treatment of this creature, especially being your background as a Goliath, and like you guys live out on the land with some of these creatures. And certain Goliath tribes, they do worship, dragons and such. And so like you are getting kind of upset at this, but like for some strange reason you can't tear yourself away from it. You need to sit back down to like watch it, because like you got so riled up that you kind of stood up there for a second, and now you just need to sit back down and you're like, I gotta stay, I gotta watch this. Like I don't know why, but I gotta stay, I gotta watch this. Keo, not much is going on with you. Like you're absolutely enamored. You guys see this is kind of the scene. Don't mind, the creation of the art. I hope everybody gets over it. Those people. Anyway, we love them. Where is it? Under items. Close that. Close that. Nope. No, I didn't say open it. I said close it. And then this right here. This is kind of what you guys see. You and Gorak, as you guys are watching this scene unfold with this ringmaster, and you see like he's having a fun time with it. He's whipping the thing, and he's having a great old time with it. The creature is not. There's not much else you guys can really do because, well, you guys both failed your saves. So, like I said, this was going to be fast, but for good reason. We're going to switch back and finish up this Taroka reading right quick. Give me a perception check, all three of you, please.
Alrighty. 13.
What'd everybody else get?
And 18.
And a 3. Jamani, what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Yeah, no, I rolled a 6. I'm pretty fascinated by this tarot, the Taroka deck.
Sage, you're the only one that hears it. Like you start hearing the big top show start happening and the crowd roaring and whatnot, and you can almost hear the cracks of the whip and make out the faint whimpers of some creature. You could only assume from your knowledge and time in the forest and wandering that and knowing what you saw, that the creature in question right now is the dragon. The little black dragon that's a baby.
Okay.
And Gregor kind of notices that you kind of wince at the sound of this. But he kind of just reaches over to you and kind of puts a hand on your hand and kind of just gives you this look that just oddly comforts you. And he kind of says to you, "My dear, it is time. Are you ready?" And he kind of looks after saying, "Are you ready?" to the cards. The 3 cards that are sitting before you.
Yeah.
Excellent. First card up is the card right in front of you, Sage. He flips over the first card, and you see that the first card says the innocent. And you see on there a picture of a woman that sits alone beneath the sky. The sky itself seems to be split by dawn and storm. The card itself kind of has this glow, this warmth emanating from it. Very similar to the same warmth that you had felt in the letter. That you had all felt in the letter. You hear Gregor exhale with a sigh. Born at a moment the world noticed. Not named, not claimed, hidden because love was wiser than hope. His eyes kind of flick up to you, Landon, staring deep into your soul. Do not seek her where blood was spilled. Seek her where walls smile and bells pretend to bless. He kind of pauses for a moment. Gets ready for the second card. The prison. The second card here shows a fortress underneath the glistening light of a crescent moon. Every window of this fortress is barred shut. The place itself feels desolate, even just looking at this image in the card. A place that fears the dark, so much it outlawed sorrow. Joy enforced is still a prison. He taps the card once. She walks there beneath borrowed names, watched by rules, protected by lies told with good intentions. The final image. The image of a horseman is upon the final card. Beneath the feet of the horseman is a pathway, two pathways. One path leads towards firelight and music. The other descends into mist. He does not touch this card. He seems very apprehensive of this card. To find her, you must decide whether truth is worth breaking what keeps her safe. And then gathering up the three cards and to put them back in the deck. He finally meets your eyes again, Landon. With that same intense stare. She will not recognize you at first, but she will recognize your choice. He goes to rise from the table slowly, and then his eyes suddenly lock onto Jemani, and his smile that he's had, and his warmth that he's demonstrated, fade in the blink of an eye. He steps closer to you as he walks around the table, Jemani. And he looks down at you as he gets to your side of the table. You've been speaking to things that do not love you. Things that answer because they are hungry. You feel this pressure building in your sternum. Not pain, but nervous anticipation. I need you to roll me a con save, please. Sorry. Jemani, con save, please.
7.
Thank you. Yeah, that's you feel almost stuck, like trapped, unable to move. Almost very similar to that dream you had on your journey here. You think you borrow power, all of a sudden, like, this urgency is creeping into his tone as he's speaking. And he leans down to you and whispers this part to you, only loud enough for you to hear. But the Dark Ones do not lend. They invest. And they collect in. And just as he's getting ready to tell you what they collect in, your face is covered in his blood as this red hand, this red ethereal hand just comes busting through this guy's chest. And you see his heart still beating, being held by this ethereal hand. As your guys' shock about this, about Gregor getting murdered right before your eyes, starts to really set in, the figure drops, and the figure that stands before you is the ethereal form of none other than somebody you've seen in your dream. Long, well, you can't tell his hair color, but long hair, regal features, tall neck turncoat, raven brooch. You've all seen this figure in your dream. Or dreams. Before Gregor dies, he spits out one last word and tells you to run. All three of you give me perception checks.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
19. 19.
Elf.
Landon, that's even sufficient for you, my good friend. All of you start hearing the sounds of the carnival shift. All of a sudden, the screams that you were hearing, the laughter you were hearing, turn into blood-curdling screams of pain. Gorak and Keo, you guys are in the big top tent, and you guys see, like, people start, like, all of a sudden, like, 12 of these, like, skeletons start, like, just trifling out of the tent towards the mouth of it. You guys, give me perception checks, please.
I would like to see all of the world as I got a natural 20.
Oh, what if I get a spectral steed? It's my dead horse. I was about to go, hey, what if I whistle for my dead horse to show up? Combat! Whistle. Why are you whistling? I'm calling my horse!
I'm trying to run away! There is no running away.
I kind of just really want to go save this dragon.
I want to befriend the dragon. He can replace my horse. What if he can eat the dead horse? See? I should have had the dead horse with me. I could have given it to the dragon. He told me not to drag it around for plot development.
Wow, is all I gotta say to you
What?
right now, okay?
It would have taken you like 2 more weeks to get there if you'd have dragged that.
Yeah, you still wouldn't be there.
No, I
Okay.
really like a strength roll real quick.
Strength roll? What are you rolling a strength roll for?
To drag a dead horse.
History, to see if I could have drugged the horse. 23!
Oh my god, no. You're not dragging a dead horse.
I know, because you didn't want me to use it to feed the dragon, to befriend it.
So, when you guys all exit out of the Bardo and out of the Big Top, you guys see that, like,
Whoa!
the carnival has mutated and morphed, and it's not what it used to be, what it was anymore. It's like the tents are tattered and decaying. The smell in the air is just pungent and stagnant and smells of rotting corpses and death. You guys see, Gorak and you, Keo, when you guys step out of the big top, you guys see that 6 of the undead figures that were helping as like hands and stuff like that are now terrorizing the patrons of the carnival. You see the carnival master has his like undead figure standing next to him, and he's just barking orders. Get them and take them to the prison. Take them to the carts over there as well. And he's just giving these skeletons orders, and they're taking people, and like they're like one of these tents in the back has like completely shifted from being this colorful tent of like merrymaking and happiness, and like it had a little horse-drawn merry-go-round around it. Now it's changed to this prison where you see different villagers from Daggerford have been imprisoned in this place before. At this point, I need you guys to roll initiative. I want you, all 5 of you, to roll initiative while we're here. Please do so. Okay. So first on initiative, Gorak, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna go hit something. Actually, how many people are there? Is it 6 zombies and these 2 tightrope people?
And then 3 other figures down here.
Shit. I feel like I'm gonna... let's see. I want to rage.
You know why the map's muted in that color?
There's a strange fog that's rolled in.
19 to hit.
19 to hit what? You didn't specify what
That zombie in front of me.
Everything.
Everything.
That'll hit.
Correct smash.
Roll damage. That packed quite a wallop. It definitely.
So I didn't add my rage bonus. I'd activated rage. It said it was active. That's
What's
weird.
your rage bonus?
Shouldn't it be +2?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, it
I don't
should
play
be-
barbarians. I don't play
Yeah.
any character. I'm the
Yeah,
DM.
it should be +2 to my damage roll.
Okay,
It
That's
says I
6.
used one of 2.
that's fine. I added +2 to it. It's fine.
Woohoo!
You see that packed quite a wallop, but it wasn't quite enough to actually like kill it. But this thing is like hurting pretty bad now. So you did a good job. It is the Grim Reaper's turn now, and he's got a movement of 30 feet. So we're gonna move him 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right up next to Sir Gorak. And he's going to do a multi-attack with his 2 long swords.
Multi-attack!
Yes, he's going to whop you. And it is, I think, let's see, what is it to hit? Right there. Perfect. Okay. So let's get a d20 out. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And roll that bad boy. I'm assuming an 11 doesn't hit the first one.
That's
Correct?
not.
So an 11 doesn't hit. Okay. How about a 17?
Shit. My AC is 17.
Okay, that hits. So I will make I will roll a d6 plus 2, and then I need you to make me a Constitution save, please, sir. So you'll take 3 slashing damage.
I take half that.
And you get this like sick feeling through you as this thing hits you, but you're able to shake it off pretty well. Keo, you are up. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. Like it's showing who's up. Keo, you're up. What are you doing?
Alright. I'm going to do a whack to the one that whacked this Goliath.
You're gonna whack the Goliath one, the one that attacked the Goliath. Okay, do so.
24 to hit.
24 to hit. That hits. Roll damage. And
Yeah.
you did 10 damage. Perfect. You did quite a bit of damage to this thing, but you see that for some reason this thing was able to shuck off like most, if not all, of your damage that you just dealt.
I also get a bonus action unarmed strike.
Okay.
Um,
That's gonna miss, sir.
awesome.
Sorry about it.
That's all good. So the blue guy that he talked to earlier sees this guy run over, swing at this thing, hit it quite heftily with the staff, then he quickly tries to punch it and just whiffs.
Are you, like, you only moved a couple feet? Are you gonna finish your movement, or you staying put?
Nope, he's gonna stay right there.
Alright, Zombie 1 is up, and he's going to take a step in and take a swing at you, Mr. Gorak. I gotta find my... He's gonna try and attempt to slam you into the ground. Oh no. Nat 20! Fuck. Damage. Critical hit. You are going to take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you get pummeled on the top of your head.
Crits ignore resistances, right?
I think so. Blackbeard, can you verify that, or?
I'm pretty sure
Actually,
it just doubles damage normally. Well, it's a home rule. Usually it's just an extra damage die.
Yeah, that's all I've ever done. Is just an extra damage die. Next zombie up. He's gonna take a 5-foot
so
step
I'm not.
forward and make the similar attack on Keo. For a 15, does that hit?
That will miss.
That will miss. Okay. Next on initiative will be Jamani. I got you still in there as the wrong name. I apologize. I will fix.
Oh, yeah, it's fine. Well, I guess at this point it's just following the sound of commotion.
Yes. You hear screams. You hear like some kind of fighting is going on down below. Like you're not entirely certain what is going on or what to expect, but yet you definitely can't quite see what's going on around the big top.
Well, up as far as things go, I have no relations to the people I was just in the room with, so I could give two shits about them. It's if I'm about this for myself. I'm gonna move. I'm just gonna kind of move this way to see what's happening.
Okay.
Alright, and then I'm guessing I'm just seeing the absolute slosh of a mosh pit we've got going over here.
Yes. as soon as you come around the corner, you see that there's this half-elf monk in bright colors and this giant of a blue behemoth that are engaged with some like some of the undead skeletons that you saw like helping, his helping hands in the carnival and stuff like that.
Mm.
You've already moved 30 feet.
feet. Yep.
So if you got
do
something range, you can do something range, or you can.
Do I see him?
Eldritch Blast.
You cannot quite make him, like, you can see him, but just faintly. The only reason why you can see him is because the tent post here, that makes up the tent
it's just
and
a
whatnot,
little in the way.
is in the way. Plus, there's also like everything underneath the tent still, and whatnot. So you can see him, but you don't have like clean line of sight on him. So if you go to make a ranged attack on him, it will be with disadvantage.
No, that's fair.
And because you've already moved your 30 feet.
I mean, I might as well try to do something. I will Eldritch Blast this one in the back.
Okay, roll me an attack.
$25.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Oh, it says roll damages now on the screen.
Yes.
2.
2 damage.
2 damage. At least I'm pretty sure I only get 1.
Yeah,
target.
level 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is a zombie. It's going to step up right here and attempt to smack Gorak with another slam attempt. Just going to attempt to fist you right in the top of the head. And miss, hilariously.
Yes.
I must say, I do like the icon over whose turn it is in initiative.
Yes. I love it.
I will say that. I like that a lot.
I randomly have...
Okay, so the figure on the stage here is he's going to take a 10-foot step over here, and he's going to take 2 dagger throw attempts at Keo. Here's the first one. And miss. Here's the second one.
Should have started killing people.
And
when
does
I
a
got
16 hit?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Let's roll us some damage. So you're going to take 5 points of piercing damage as one of these daggers just sinks right in beneath your collarbone. And, your left arm, it makes it a little hard to move that left arm just a smidge. Nothing as of yet that'll affect anything, but you are definitely wounded from taking that dagger straight to almost to the collarbone there.
I wish we had a cleric right now.
I know, right? Zombie up. Zombie is actually going to get a command from one of his masters, and he's going to just take the dash action to go get up into Jamani's face.
He gonna say hi.
He gonna say hi. Hope you're okay with that.
How you doing?
I need a wisdom save from Gorak, please.
Damn it.
Oh, wow. Okay, I gotta look something up. I need a spell book. I need a spell book. Okay. You feel like the energies of some kind of like weird magic wash over you, and then it kind of just weirdly fizzles out. You are not entirely sure what happened there. Sage, it is your turn, my dear. What are you doing?
Oh shoot. Let's see.
Zipline through and hitting everything?
Let's see. I want to try to sneak. Oh, let's see. How far is that, actually? Let me zoom out.
You're gonna go that far out your way? Good God.
No, that's too far. I only have 35 feet of movement.
And you can dash for 70 feet.
35, that'll put me right here.
Or you can go up and help Jamani.
Actually, I'm thinking I want to get on top of these crates here and...
Okay. Give me an athletics check when you get up to the crates, please.
Athletics?
Yes.
Or,
Athletics.
acrobatics?
No, athletics.
Oh, there it is. Oh my god, are you kidding? I hate these fucking dice right now.
Well, you got a 10 on the roll, so I think it's sufficient to climb onto some crates, okay? Like, I'm not gonna do you dirty quite like that. Well, you rolled a 7 plus 3. Yeah, you got a 10. So yeah, it takes you a while, but you get up on the crates, but because it took you so long, you can only do a bonus action from here. You can't do your attack because you put all the focus into stabilizing, because the crates aren't exactly the most stably stacked crates that you're climbing on here. So you kind of like had to deal with that and to get on the crates without like eating shit.
Okay, well, my bonus action is 2-weapon fighting, so...
You can make an offhand attack, not a main hand, offhand. And at this low level, offhands don't typically have any bonuses to them.
Oh no, just you said bonus action, or no. I guess I'll just ready my crossbow.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do. What are you readying it for? Like,
to shoot at...
No. You're misunderstanding. When you ready an action, you can't really ready an action, okay? You can ready your crossbow, like you can knock an arrow in it, but like, to be clear, when you go to ready an action, you have to give a extenuating circumstance for that to be met in order to execute that ready action. Like, for instance, like, Kyo could be sitting here saying that he's going to ready an action for when, like, the Reaper next to him goes to, say, cast a spell. And if he had a spell, he could have that, a counter spell readied. Or he could decide to maybe punch him if like, he goes to move or something like that. There has to be a condition met.
Yes, I know, but you didn't let me finish.
Well,
I'm gonna get it ready so that if this one in front of Yamani decides to head toward me, I'm ready for it.
Okay, you got an arrow ready. Well, that's all we're gonna say. Yeah. Okay. Moving forward, I'll explain ready action to you later in more in depth, because you love you, honey, but you're still not fully understanding it. I didn't do a very good job of explaining it either. Landon, it is your turn, sir. What do you want to do?
I can't even see where I'm at on the map without scrolling out. But I'll move 30 feet is my movement.
Okay.
Towards the action.
30 feet. You're gonna move 30 feet. Go ahead.
Yeah. I'll have to move the map.
I would put you right behind Jemani.
Here, I got you. That's 25 feet right
Oh,
behind
that's
Jemani.
25.
Okay, I can see myself now.
Yep.
All right.
So
But
couldn't
that's
you move next to
25.
mine?
Yeah,
You're
that
at
was
25.
All right. 30 will make me right here, and I will attack that one that is in front of Giamatti.
Okay.
Or Giamatti, sorry.
Attack him. Attack!
All right. So I'll pull out my long sword and take a swash at him. And that's not going to hit, I don't think. A 10. Oh, wait. What did it? No, 14 is.
You're hitting the guy in front of you. That'll definitely hit.
Okay.
Yep, that'll hit.
And roll damage. Slashing. It's one-handed. Why is it less damage with two hands?
Roll lower.
But yeah, it's
You just roll
one-handed.
lower. That's all.
So 7 damage.
7 damage.
Yep.
Okay. That packed quite a wallop, and you ended up like lopping off one of its hands.
It has disadvantage on its next attack roll before the start of my next turn.
Okay. Sounds good. Next up, it's Mr. Erasmus. It's his turn.
Where's the blade?
Let's see. This bad boy does. Okay. First thing, I love how you created this guy. Like, he is like, yes. Just yes.
Who's that?
The ringmaster, dude.
Yeah, the ringmaster dude.
Oh yeah. He's legit.
So what he's gonna do first is he is simply going to misty step to right behind Gorak. Maybe, if it'll let me. Like, what the hell?
Some way?
Like, I gotta
He's
go
taking
all
a
around.
detour.
I'm just gonna use Spirit Guardians, 9th level.
A spirit guardians, yeah, and then
Just kill everything.
he's going to. What the fuck is going on? Like, I don't know. Like, my ruler keeps popping up weird stuff. Anyway,
Is he gonna hit me with the whip and nene?
no. What he's gonna do is he's just going to reach out and touch you and fondle you. Just kidding.
Hey, now you're not my priest. Hands off.
Consent is key.
Oh my god.
Just jokes. Just jokes.
I need a wisdom save from you, Gorak, please.
Hit. Come on. Fuck.
5.
Gorak, you fall to the ground, sleeping, sawing logs.
Like,
Here.
Keo, give me a perception check. Keo?
Perception, you say?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Perception. Okay. A 13.
What you saw was this figure in the top hat teleport from where you're standing to right next to Gorak, reach up and touch Gorak between the eyeballs with just his pointer finger. A flicker of like this purplish pink light emits between the two, and Gorak crumples.
Oh no.
Next up is the zombie that's going to take a 10-foot step over here and attempt to slam you into the ground.
Opportunity sleep.
And miss. Because a 12 doesn't hit, right?
Nope. 12 misses.
Okay, perfect. Next up is my little tightrope baddie. And she is just going to... What she's going to do is... I need a charisma save from you, Keo.
Charisma. That's not gonna go great.
Oh!
Character really well. 17.
Perfect. So you also like all of a sudden like feel like this strange magic kind of like start to wash over you, but then you're like your monk's spiritualness and resilience kind of allows you to kind of just shake it off a little bit. Next on initiative is another zombie that's going to march 30 feet this way. Top of initiative, Gorak is passed out for 2 turns still yet. So we're gonna... You can attempt to remake your save, but it'll be with disadvantage. To see if you wake up.
Come on, disadvantage. Let's go. Yeah.
You do not wake up, sir.
Higher than before.
Everybody else that is still awake and is a player, give me a survival check, please.
What the fuck?
A survival?
A survival check.
Oh. 14.
5. 12.
We're playing bumper cars with dice. I love it, guys. Sage.
Yes.
You get the faint sensation that the ground is starting to kind of shake underneath you a little bit. And with that, give me a perception check. Just you.
Perception. Where is it? There it is. 23.
You see that you're so in tune with nature and stuff like that as being sage that you pick up on the sudden shift in the dirt beneath everybody's feet. It seems to be slowly, slightly moving. But you're not quite certain if that's exactly what it's doing. Like you've never seen anything like this in your life. I need one final check from you because as the thing starts shaking, the boxes you're standing on, like I told you, weren't very stable. So I need a dex save as the boxes kind of just break apart and you go tumbling.
Dex save.
Yes, please, dex save.
23.
You land on your feet, just down here. Boop. And the boxes kind of scatter. Jumani and Landon, you kind of see all that. Like, the boxes kind of just all of a sudden just shook apart weirdly. And she kind of went tumbling but landed on her feet. Top of initiative is my Reaper baddie. Yay him. Because he needs to do some more fun shit. He's going to, He's going to make a multi-attack on you, Keo, since you're still alive. Let's see. Let's get a d20. Plus 4. Roll that bitch. 14. Does that hit?
Nope, that misses.
Second attack. And a miss. Okay, he missed. He whiffed on his turn. Sucks to be him. Sucks to suck. It is now your turn, Keo.
Alright, I'm gonna do the same thing. Try to hit him again. $12 to hit?
Which one are you hitting again? Are you hitting the guy that tried hitting you, or hitting one of the zombies?
The guy that tried to hit me.
The guy that tried to hit you. That will be a miss.
Zombie and directly south of you should be low health.
I wouldn't know that, so...
Well, I'm saying that's the one that I hit earlier, and he said was wounded, and you were standing next to me.
Oh, the one directly below me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So if you have a
So,
bonus
I'll
action,
try
you
to-
can try and punch it.
Yeah, I'll try to punch the zombie directly below me.
Okay, swing, bada, so wing.
Crowd out of here.
That'll
of them
hit.
got both of them
That'll hit.
19 to hit.
Oh, that was a quarterstaff you just rolled. You were supposed to roll an unarmed strike.
I thought I had the wrong one, apparently.
Yep.
My bad.
Just roll damage. Just roll
Yes.
damage for the unarmed strike. We'll just remember to differentiate between the two next time. Okay.
Alright, it's the same damage as the D... no, it's not. It's D4, not a D6. I'll just do it this way. D4.
Any pluses to that?
Yeah, 3 plus 4.
3 plus 4. Okay. Again, you see that like you do quite a bit of damage, and you think like judging by the way this thing looks, being that it's barely hanging on to life or on life, if you will, but still like you see that this punch, like you're convinced, you know yourself, like you know your strength, that this should have been the killing blow, but this thing is still standing.
Gotta love undead fortitude.
That's all I got.
Next
on initiative will be one of the zombies.
We're not supposed to win this, are we?
He's just gonna take a step right over Gorak's body and attempt to take a strike at you, Kyo, with just a slam. And a 12 will miss. And I don't believe in no-win situations. You just gotta be smart about it. Just saying. Next one. Again, gonna attempt to slam poor Kyo. Poor Kyo could really use some help, and Gorak is no use. But damn, Kyo, like, can't touch this. Nah. Can't touch this.
Yeah.
Minus the dagger that's in his shoulder, but
Like, you guys, from a distance, you guys just see Kyo, like, he's doing this, like, Matrix move, just dancing around everybody, like, can't touch me. Jamani, it is your turn. Like, you see this overwhelming odds are up against you.
Hunger of Hadar.
What do you want to do, man? The odds are stacked against you.
I'm going to... At this point, I really have no choice. I'm going to pull out my 2 daggers and just start stabbing this dude. He's point blank. I don't really have a lot of good, like, touch range spells. So, I have no choice. If he's already on top of me, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's in melee with you.
So, that's a 23 to hit the first one.
That'll hit.
Come on. 15 to hit the second one.
That'll hit.
1d4 plus 3 piercing. That's 5 for the first one. 5 for the second one. 10 total.
Okay. Let me see something. Perfect. You see that a lot of this damage actually gets through for some weird reason. Like, hold on. You said 10 total, right?
10 total.
Perfect. You see, like you stab this thing once in its rib cage, once in its side gut, and it literally does a lot of damage. Even though there's, for whatever reason, there's not a lot of flesh and meat to these things anymore, but for whatever reason, like it just, you stab this thing and like this weird black sludge just comes out of the holes when you go to remove your daggers.
Oh, what the fuck? Starting just kind of like trying to whip my daggers clean, trying not to get it on my suit.
This one's gonna dash over here. It's gonna go around down here. Well, no, actually it's not. It's stupid. It's got no intelligence. It's gonna go this way. So Keo, you're gonna get an attack of opportunity.
Awesome. I will definitely take a swing.
There he goes. Because he actually went through the crowd, like he didn't go around, but like the foundry's being weird, so I had to walk him around. I don't know why.
Okay. Would it be with my quarterstaff?
You hit him with whatever you want. You get one free attack. That's what an attack of opportunity is.
I'm with the whole $1.
So one free attack.
Are you gonna pop up or not?
There we go.
Oops. $22 to hit.
You hit him. And since you hit him, you haven't been using your topple on your quarterstaff. I need to make a Constitution save.
Oh, I didn't. I thought we were doing.
Yeah, the 20. We were using the 2014, which whatever weapon you have should have a
Oh, I don't have that on my shit either.
something
Don't you have to have mastery with that, though?
either proficiency or
Proficiency.
yeah.
Okay, so I still get topple on my stuff then. Okay, cool. Oh, I do have cleave then. Hooray!
Hmm.
I just thought those were 2024 rules and not 2014 rules.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
That's why I was confused.
Wait, what's... Oh, I'm still confused on new rules and keeping them separate. So what are we talking about again one more time?
I always assumed that the topple and stuff like that was added as 2024 and not 2014 because I never played with a topple in 2014 ever.
Oh.
Well, you
Like
do now.
Well, see, like I made sure to use 2014 for this character, and it's still giving me the minus sap on my longsword. Oh.
The only classes that gain access to weapon mastery are barbarian, fighters, paladins, rangers, and rogues.
Anyway, we're just gonna go with it. He's prone. It's on your character sheet, so we're just gonna go with it.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Because yeah, like I specifically put in the 2014 rules, so like. Anyway.
Yeah.
So his movement is done there, so that is his turn. He done screwed the pooch on that one. Pollux. The knife thrower is going to attempt to throw 2 daggers at you, Keo. To be honest.
More Matrix stuff.
An 18 to hit. I'm assuming that'll hit.
Oh, maybe not.
That one hits.
And then the second attack will be a 19 on the
Oh.
dice, a 27.
Almost.
Those,
Yikes.
those are going to hit.
This is a little bit.
First one,
1.
1. 5 damage.
It doesn't matter. I'm unconscious.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt.
Well, no, he's not throwing it at Gorak. He's throwing it at Keo.
Yeah, Kyo is unconscious after the first dagger.
Really?
Yeah,
Is he? Oh,
0 hit points.
Yeah,
Unconscious.
he's got 10 hit points.
Rough.
Wrath. Okay.
To be fair, you were holding your own pretty fucking good. I just couldn't get to this one guy in front
Yeah.
of me.
It's fine. It's fine. Just don't panic, guys. Don't panic. Okay.
Everybody panic!
Well, this was
So-
a short campaign.
All that work for one night. Oh my god. All that fucking
You didn't
work.
say this was a one-shot.
Anyway, you everybody but Sage and Gorak sees Keo crumple with these 2 daggers. When you guys
That one
see
blasted us.
Keo crumple, I need everybody to give me perception checks with advantage.
Oh.
Would I even see that considering I'm behind a tent?
I said everybody but Sage and Gorak.
Oh, okay.
Or I can listen.
Oh yeah, nat 20, baby.
19. Yeah, buddy.
You guys see Gorak and Keo's body start to sink into the earth.
Oh
That's not good.
You guys also start to feel more of the rumblings that Sage was the only one to feel last time. The earth seems to start shifting. It is the zombie's turn, and he's gonna attempt to slam Jamani into the ground. What was that roll total? I didn't see it.
13.
That was a 13 total.
13. That doesn't hit it, does it?
No.
Okay. We got a cult fanatic. Gonna step out here 30 feet and Jamani. No. Landon. I need a charisma save.
Alrighty. Charisma. 12.
You all of a sudden feel yourself unable to move, as if
Oh,
you're,
shit.
you're being held fast and restrained.
Mm.
All of a sudden, Landon, you start sinking into the earth. Sage, it's your turn. You see Landon. This time you see Landon freeze and then start slowly sinking into the earth, and he's up to his knees at this point.
Fuck.
Oh.
Gorak and Keo are completely gone.
Oh shit.
But she can see them anyway.
No, she can't see them right now.
I guess I'll try to use my whip
Dark.
and I'll try to like lasso him around the waist or some shit to pull him.
From your position, you would need to move. You would definitely need to move.
Yeah.
And if you're depending on how you move, you still have these crates in front of you. You'll need to give me an athletics check to either vault them or a strength check to move them out of your way. Wow, the stream has got like stupid blurry right now on my laptop. It's so weird. Keeps
So
doing
you
that.
said a what check to go over him?
An athletics check to go back over them, or a strength check to move them out of your way.
I will go with athletics. Oh my god. I hate these dice.
Yeah, no, you struggle and your foot clips the corner of one of them and you face plant it. You are now prone. Sorry, my love. Prone. And Jamani, give me a perception check.
Another natural 20, baby. 2 natural 20 perception checks in a row. Let's go.
You see what is going on. You see that Landon is slowly starting to sink into the earth, and he's up to his waist now. You see that Sage tried to jump over these crates, clipped her foot, face planted it, and is now also starting to sink into the earth and is screaming bloody murder for your help. Landon, give me a strength check with disadvantage, please. You're gonna try. I'm assuming you would try and wiggle your way out of this predicament.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Give me a strength check with disadvantage.
Ooh, 17.
You slowly start to wiggle free, and you start making some progress. Jamani and Landon, give me a perception check. Landon, yours with disadvantage.
Perception, disadvantage. 14.
Okay, Jamani.
9.
Landon, even though you're fighting against time and you're fighting against an overwhelming mass of dirt that's like squeezing you like a ball python, you're able to see it. All of a sudden, the earth cracks open from the entrance of the carnival, and it starts working its way towards you. Tent after tent gets sucked into the earth. You see and you hear the screams of some of the patrons start to like get sucked into the earth. You see everybody, even the zombies you were fighting, the carnival ringmaster, everybody that you were just engaging in combat, they stop. And it looks as if like the ringmaster, like you can't really tell from where you're at because like you don't really have a whole heck of a lot of good line of sight, but it looks as if the ringmaster, but definitely the guy that was throwing the knives, they both stop and look like they're saying some kind of weird prayer. They got their heads bowed and they're solemn, and it looks like they might be muttering to themselves. You can't quite make it out though. At that point in time, you don't see any, like, the carnies aren't running. None of them. The other patrons that showed up from Daggerford or from around the surrounding areas, they're trying to run, they're screaming, they're freaking out. And then all of a sudden the ground fully splits beneath your feet. Jamani, you attempt to run seeing this finally. Like it catches your sight and there's no denying what you're seeing. And you attempt to run only to find your foot is trapped in this dirt. At the next site, you guys are whirling through fire and dirt and ash, and this ash fills your lungs and almost chokes you. The world itself folds inward, dragging you all into the darkness. Then you all hit dirt hard. Let me see.
don't think we're in Kansas anymore.
Definitely not.
Let me get the player token.
Ooh, there's noise.
You guys can see this now, right?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for my stream to There it goes. So you guys all land at the mouth of this giant door. It seems as if this door is propped open by not just time, but vines that have grown up into the door and long sealed it fast within the archway of the framing of this giant wall. And you see two stone statues, one of which has its head on the ground at its feet. You guys all landed pretty much almost on top of each other at the feet of the one where the token is. And that, my lovely people, is where we're going to end tonight's session of the Feast of False Light.
Damn. Okay.
Me.
When you guys landed, though, okay, your wounds were strangely healed, for the most part. Like, you guys were still a little bit broken and whatnot, and Keo still has a dagger sticking out of him, but he's awake and he's moving and he's groaning in a lot of pain. And Gorak, your head severely it hurts. But with that said, I want to say thank you to everybody that came out and visited us. We got a good follow from CR Lobo Productions. Thank you for that follow. And J Patch. Thank you for the follow on that. We appreciate you guys. And then again, it was the Guild D&D, the Guild D&D Club is the full name. That was the ones that rated us out. We appreciate you people. We love you lots. And please look forward to the D&D stream to be posted on YouTube come Tuesday the 17th. Love you all. Good night.